Я? Ибо. Было бы неплохо. Покупать свинячьи шкуры, тренироваться.
Я смотрела на девчонке, она недавно себе купила машинку, она вообще тренировалась на овощах.
Ну, знаешь, почему не надо, почему не стоит, почему тупо? Потому что кожа есть, ну, разные слои. И иголки надо забивать именно в тот слой, в котором они будут там что-то под эпидермисом или надо. Так. Что не понял? Музыку начать.
Короче, она, ну, овощи забивала, овощи, фрукты забивала. И последнего вот она выкладывала. Короче, им стало скучно, и они забились. Ну, чуть-чуть, конечно. Но для начала было прикольно.
Офигеть, чтобы тебе когда-то стало скучно, и ты вдруг забила себя.
Нет, себя я еще не скоро бы созрела. Но если нашлась какая-нибудь жертва, которая была бы не против, на ней поэкспериментировать.
Как вывести комментарии? Ладно, плевать на комментарии. Столько учиться. Сколько учиться? Короче...
Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the
North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it.
Если днями и делать стримы, выберите...
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood. Now that, proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion, too.
Shh. Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
You do it.
You're his squire. It's your job, not mine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
О, не пью. А, ну ладно.
To Robb Stark, the king in the north!
The king
in the north! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the young wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
Gods of favors! Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Iron from ice!
Не, все-таки правильно угадала. Железо из-за льда, потому что меня поддержали.
Yes, my lord.
I need
Да, мой
you
лорд.
to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this,
Каким человеком
men
стал?
find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
Is also the question. Must be done.
Со
Me,
мной,
my
ну?
lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for
Давайте
you,
я
my
хочу
lord.
сражаться. Я
You've
хочу...
more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester.
Да,
It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off. For now, keep this between us.
Ладно, я
We're
промолчал.
celebrating
Потому что
tonight.
очень
I
долго
wouldn't want the
читал
other
это.
squires to feel
Там, где
discouraged.
кружочек был.
Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Empty.
Кровавый
Squire!
пусто.
Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an
Могло
arrogant
бы
prick.
быть и хуже.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love
Мне
bacon?
нравится сало. Я люблю сало.
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Not me.
What?
Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Garrett the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is, that's nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
How much further?
It's right over there.
Я один из трех не пойду.
Так, красная свадьба. А, это кровавая свадьба разве?
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
А, это кровавая свадьба, красная свадьба.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
Это тогда, когда их перебили
What's wrong?
семью этого.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
Then take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
We have to
Yes.
warn the others.
Good luck.
Беги, предупреждай, Ро. Ну да, я решил оставить голову. это произошло. Оп. Наверное, надо было не оставлять его. Выбери, дай ему в челюсть.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What? Look out! Good fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Родрика больше там.
Speak up, Garrett. Did you see him or not?
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him? Speak up, boy.
I had to leave him. I had no other choice.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Ну, где, R2? Что там? Бери оружие, ты
Afraid, you fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Так оружие не... Ну ладно.
Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Well, the phrase says time's over.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Well, the phrase says
You have to
about
go.
stage, you're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my lord.
Can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters!
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters! With love from the fray.
А где-то эпично возглавляешься, посмотрели на меня эпично. Вообще четко. В конечном итоге он все равно умер. И что я ему дал? Клятву. О, свинья. А свинью можно это? Не знаю. Ну, это какие-то параллельные истории. Вот у меня есть меч, которым я воспользоваться не могу. А нет, я знаю, что мне надо идти вот сюда. Какие-то бандиты, скорее всего, здесь прошлись.
That's father's car.
Вот хочется себе...
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Боже, зарезали свинюшку. Какие они силачи.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
В эти раз на раз.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Ты возьмешь хуй в руку. Мой хуй в руку. Да пошел. А где этот правду типа сказал? Да,
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Вилы. Или топор.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Бля, вилы. На нахуй. Все, нет у тебя меча. Вот ты, на. Бэм. Бэм, бич. Почему сразу самому собой? Я с будущими гипотетическими зрителями разговариваю. Коленку. А ну вылазь вам так, наверное.
Please, I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. No, please. Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Ну, або кинуть его этот. Даже там, если рукояткой попал бы, все равно его прибило бы.
Father?
Батька. Батка. Батка. А, я сначала услышал Геральт. Думал Геральт. Что они сделали с моей сестрой? А. Не спряталась. У меня жена, у меня дети. У меня сестра была. Теперь сестры нет. Где-то, давай сейчас крик. Я убью тебя. О. Прям всех. Но если бы это была готика, я сейчас был бы прокачан там на фул. Как я обычно прокачиваюсь. Под конец игры. То я бы развалил бы их там всех. А вот иногда хочется удалить себя, стереть себе память и прийти заново. Готику, первую, вторую, Ночь Ворона. Эх, хорошие игры. На худой конец Ризен пройти. Или Assassin's Creed 2, по-моему, да. Или еще Ezio Auditore Differenze. Да,
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Поиграть в старую добрую Baldur's Gate.
Two Whitehill soldiers and a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Потому что Старк, что? Пошел на свадьбу. А не, или он делал свадьбу.
But I should be able to save your leg.
А, потому что он не хотел жениться на этого.
No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was
На
your
дочери
family.
этого Болтона.
I can't say I would have done any different than you. They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Нифига себе, там кинжальчиком дотронулся, а там целый этот.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your
Блин,
life.
лечить заражение этими.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son, Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
В моей ноге всего лишь личинки ползают, там внутри ноги и жирную плоть.
It's better to let the
В
blood
принципе,
circulate.
нормально. Ничего особенного, ничего странного. А, можно смотреть, интересно. Я хочу смотреть кресло лорда. Кресло как кресло, со знаком дерева. Так, ясно. Осмотрели. Блин, камеру крутить нельзя. А окно? Окно можно. Можно. Хорошо. Посмотрим в окно. Девушка шагает.
The Ironwood Grove.
Роща. Все, посмотрел? Может, ты еще заглянешь? Картина. Гебелен. О, не, Гобелен. Пардон. Гобелен. И что ты скажешь на это?
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Lady
Forrester. She's always been kind to me.
Была добра ко мне.
Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
А вот Родрик и Лорд Форестер.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Но он погиб.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire
Был
for him.
честью его
Gregor the Good.
разноса.
Right.
Леон.
Never easy being the fourth-born son.
А это кто?
Asher.
Эшкерле.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Эшкерле. Итан, Италия.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
Покажи меч.
It's a good thing you've done,
Хорошо,
bringing
что
that back to House Forrester.
Оставил это Форестер.
By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
Лорду Итану. Блин,
That
я
sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Медикаменты. Что там можно смотреть?
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Окунуться, ведро. Бинты. Понадобится. Целебные травы тоже понадобятся.
This might help.
Конечно. Забьем в папиросу, дунем. Так.
No, you see there? You're limping
I'm
again.
fine, really.
Что тут еще есть? Топоры, знак. Можно подняться вот сюда. А нельзя. А нельзя. осмотреть.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Ну все.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Я могу идти, почему это... Я Хилейна остановит. Кто новый лорд? Неважно.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Здравствуйте.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Да у тебя брат с батьком погиб, а ты за меня паришься.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told... I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
The North
Бля,
Grove.
я не ей должен сказал.
I see.
Бля, вот я дурак, я не ей должен был говорить, я должен был... Как его? Кому
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now.
Бля...
I'll be sure it's given to
Не
Ethan.
ей, не ей, блин, дурак. Не ей.
This was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing?
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Надо было своему дяде говорить. Во, надо было своему дяде Роще говорить. Бляха-муха. Я, блин, выдал тайну какой-то кобыле. А, хотя она его жена. Надо было меч отдать и все. Вот, я тупица.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Почему?
Cannot stay? Duncan? The boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
My place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
Блин, я ему должен, дяде должен
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the wall. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Нет, я дурак.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
I told Lady Forrester, and Maester Ortengrin overheard.
I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears. I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this information. Which is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Пока, батя. Я еду в армию.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
Если ты будешь жив. Если ты будешь жив, то ты будешь мной гордиться.
Garrett, wait!
Поцелуешь меня на прощание? Что это такое? Это кулон. А если я не хочу его брать? Ну ладно. Значит, по-любому надо взять, да? Ну ладно.
Be safe.
Be careful. Be safe. Береги себя. Что скучноватая игра. Так, еще не загрузилась. Ну
I
и...
couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Ладно, все тёлки, когда так делают, они врут.
Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
В общем, какая-то
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not.
игра.
I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Я думал, что будет
Sir Royland for one.
Думал,
He says
что
you
хотя
can't
бы
fight very
будет
well.
хотя бы какой-то минимум экшена, но
He
вот
calls you a
это
milksop.
вот... Ладно.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Ладно, господа, спасибо за просмотр, если это будет, если кто-то вообще будет это смотреть, потому что игра действительно скучная и, блин, слишком скучная, слишком неинтересная. Первый взгляд был неинтересным. Это был просто первый взгляд, но второго взгляда, скорее всего, не будет, только по многочисленным просьбам и большому количеству лайков. Но таких видео уже очень много. Точнее, видео прохождений Game of the Thrones, там, в идеальном или не в идеальном, злодей уже очень много есть на ютубе. Поэтому, мне кажется, без того, что я буду сейчас проходить. Возможно, мне придется измениться. Так вот. Но дальше я не вижу смысла проходить, потому что... То есть без желания зрителя, лично для себя, я бы ее не проходил. Я бы старался бы для кого-то...
But Ethan will be a good lord, a proper lord.
You have to understand, being lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that,
Всем спасибо
Roderick.
за просмотр. Ставьте, не ставьте лойсы, ужасная игра, ужасная. Не ставьте лойсы, просто пишите мне, пишите, я буду вам отвечать. А может и не буду.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Так что всем...
Can't he meet with Duncan?
Всем пока.
He is the castellan.